Hey, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about celibacy because, y'all, when I tell y'all I am fighting for it, like fighting for it, I'm fighting for it. I'm fighting. So I can't remember when I went celibate, but I remember why. I just wanted to have my energy to myself. I just wanted to be able to like really know myself. And the thing is, you don't have to believe in soul ties. You don't have to believe in energy exchanges. You don't have to believe in any of that stuff. The truth is, just chemically, just biology, when you are sharing your body with someone, you get a chemical connection to them. And then you start thinking about them in ways that are less logical and more chemistry based and feeling based. And I just kind of wanted to be focused on me. Like, I just want to focus on making myself the way I want to be. So that means not being with anyone. Yeah, it's been very challenging. Now, I've been celibate multiple times in my life before, but it was always out of like this fear of like displeasing God. And it's not like that right now. Right now, it's for me. It's for me. I'm celibate because I want to be celibate. And I don't know, maybe this is something I need to work on, but it's easier to do things when it's not for myself. Because I used to be like this all the time. I would just be like, well, I'm the only one I'm letting down, so I could do it. Now I'm like, you can't do it because you're not just letting yourself down. Like, it's not just like, it's not a big deal. You set a goal for yourself, see that go through. It's challenging. It's very challenging. And, yeah. I think that we all talk about it, but we don't talk about it. Like, we don't go into how extremely challenging it really is. We don't talk about times where we're triggered because maybe we're scrolling and we see a little thirst trap and we're like, no, scroll. Or when our friends are spilling the tea and it's a little spicy tea, and now we sitting up there like, oh, girl, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. Bro, I need you to be quiet because I'm fighting for my celibacy, and right now you bringing up thoughts of things exact opposite of what I need to be thinking about in order to keep my celibacy going. Or for me, like the one of the biggest challenges was like not contacting anyone who I had already been with. That was so huge of a challenge. Like, I'm talking about deleting, blocking, all of it. Like, I had to take it to that point because it's like, I've already been with you. So like, is it really that? Yeah, it is, because I'm still allowing these chemical connections to happen and the spiritual connection to happen. And I don't want anyone connected to me energetically. I don't want anyone causing my body to have these chemical reactions that make me happy when I think about you. I want to have a clear and focused mind. And I'm also on like a retention journey as well. And obviously, I'm not retaining what people usually talk about. I'm retaining my own stuff. But sensual energy is creative energy. And being a creative person, you have to choose. Sometimes you have to go without one thing or another. And I'm choosing to go without that so that I can focus more on my creative endeavors. But it gets rough. Like, I told y'all, I was talking to a couple guys, went out on a couple dates, and, well, really, I feel like I only went on one date this year. I hung out with him like twice, maybe. I can't remember. It's really not that important, honestly. But I remember him like, oh, you looked so good. And, oh, the stuff I wanted to do. And I was just like, I am celibate. And I can't even hang out with you without you thinking about this stuff and like telling me about it. And that's not going to make me want to be celibate. So I had to cut him off. Like, I had to cut him off. It was more factors in it than just that, but that's a big factor. Like, if I'm telling you that this is a goal of mine and you're doing things that go against my goal, I have to cut you off because it's either you or the goal. And you probably won't be around forever. But if I reach that goal of just having myself to myself long enough to like clear up my mind, my thoughts, my emotions, and just be truly in tune with myself, that lasts so much longer than any relationship with some man who truly doesn't respect boundaries. But that's a video for another time. But it's still like it it gets challenging. There are like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing and it shouldn't be embarrassing, but it is. I'm one of those people, and I've been one of those people for a while, but I've never told y'all. I'm one of those people that fast forward through the sex scenes. Ah! It's so embarrassing to say because I always felt like, oh my gosh, that is so extra. You gotta fast forward through the sex scenes. Look, I'm gonna either fast forward through those scenes or I'm gonna recreate them. So I've been fast forwarding. I'm just being real with y'all. Please, please. I'm just being as real as I can. Like, it has been a challenge. And the thing about challenges is they really make you see what you're made of. And I'm strong. Like, I am so extremely proud of myself for really sticking to this. Like, I can't give you an exact date or an exact month, but I will say most of this year I have spent only with myself. And I don't even do anything with myself, if you're getting what I'm saying. So like I have went this whole year without me putting any effort towards that. And without me trying to do that. That's what I should say, because I put a great amount of effort towards it, but in the way of like wanting to be celibate and wanting to stay celibate. And it's not easy. I think I wanted to share this with you all because one, I want to be more open and honest and just talk about whatever I want to talk about with y'all. And I just want to see who actually rocks with me and who's like, you're kind of doing too much. I just like to know because I'd rather be polarizing than have a whole bunch of people in the middle that kind of rock with me. I'd rather know where you stand. Another reason why I want to talk about it is because it was on my mind because I was talking about something yesterday with someone and it came to my mind like, okay, just because I let people talk their stuff through, especially like if you're a close friend of mine, I'm going to let you talk your stuff through. But at the same time, I'm in my mind regulating like, don't put those images in your head or don't linger on this too much. When you get off your phone, I need you to decompress. I need you to do some meditation. I need you to like really refocus your energy so that your mind isn't on this loop that you know is going against what you're trying to do. So I wanted to talk about it and get that out. But also just like I know I'm not the only one who's going through this. And so I want you to know if you are going through a journey of celibacy and you find yourself with some major challenges, that's okay. Even if you slip up, which I haven't slipped up for a long time. Aha! But even if you do, that's okay. Get back up and keep going. And just know why you're doing it. Because the reason why you're doing it is going to really help you to get through it. I love y'all. I want you to have a fantastic day. Remember, it's up to you. No one else.